ṣamalamala.
Mo bójú ayé o ayé ṣamalamala.
Mo máa bójú ọ̀run òkùnkùn ló ṣubúlẹ̀.
Mo máa bójú ọ̀run òkùnkùn ló ṣubúlẹ̀.
Mo ní ẹ̀ẹ́rẹ́ yìí o. Kí ni dé sí Yorùbá o ọmọ aráyé? Kí ni ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Yorùbá o ọmọ Oòduà o?
Yeyeyeyeyeyeye àwa máa ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ là ń bẹ. Yorùbá ń ṣera wọn nítorí owó. Yorùbá ń jìra wọn lẹ́sẹ̀ nítorí ipò. Wọ́n gbẹ̀mí fáláre, wọ́n gbáre pẹ́lẹ́bí. Wọ́n kò lè kó wájà, wọ́n tún kó lóko wá mú. Ọgbọ́n tí wọ́n gbọ́n ló gbé wọn délé ọlá. Ọgbọ́n náà ló tún padà wá sí lé wọn mọ́lẹ̀ o. Àwọn tí wọ́n ti ń ṣọ̀gá lọ́jọ́ tó ti pẹ́ tún padà wá dẹni à ń fọwọ́ ti sẹ́yìn o. Yóò Yorùbá yoyoyo bí iná alẹ́. Yorùbá rúrúrú bí omi òkun. Yorùbá bàbá ni bàbá ń ṣe. Yóò Yorùbá ronú o.
Yorùbá sọra wọn di bọ́ọ̀lù fáráyé gbá.
Wọ́n bá gbá wọn sókè, wọ́n tún gbá wọn sísàlẹ̀ o. Ẹ̀yà tí ó ti kéré tẹ́lẹ̀ ni wọ́n gé kúrú. Àwọn tí àìfẹ́ lọ́sùn ti dẹni àtijọ́ Yorùbá jókòó sílẹ̀ rẹ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ wọn fọwọ́ lọ́wọ́. Bí àgùntàn tí abọ́ rẹ̀ ń gbòrìṣà yíyẹ o. Yóò Yorùbá ronú o.
Oríkì màá burú títí kọ́ bógún ọdún lẹ́yìn òkùnkùn bèrèbèrè ìmọ́lẹ̀ yàtọ̀ o. Ẹ jẹ́ ká pọ̀ Olódùmarè ká pọ̀ Balùwàyé káyé wa lè dùn ní ìgbẹ̀yìn ìgbẹ̀yìn lálàyò ilẹ̀ mọ́ pé ìyá o.
Ilẹ̀ dákun gbà wá o ilẹ̀ o.
Ilẹ̀ ọ̀gẹ́rẹ́ àfọkọ́yẹrí. Alákòókà ó tẹ́rẹ̀ẹ́rẹ́ kábì. Ọ̀gbaragada bí ẹni yèyé mi ọmọ darúpalẹ̀ àdúgbò.
Dákun gbà wá o.
Òjòjì tí ka ìkàlẹ́nu mọ́. Àtẹ ìka ọkọ tí a pèlẹ̀. Ọ̀gbàmùgbàmù ojú Olódùmarè ò mà ṣe gbàmù lọ́wọ́ ayé.
Àwa gorí ilẹ̀ yìí pẹ́ o.
Ẹni bá dalẹ̀ abalẹ̀ lọ ò
Gèrègèdè o. Àwa gorí ilẹ̀ yìí pẹ́ o.
Odùduwà bá wa túnlẹ̀ yìí ṣe òtún.
Owó tọmọ o. Àwa gorí ilẹ̀ yìí pẹ́ o.
Odùduwà dá wa láre o ká sì máa
Rere jẹ́ o. Àwa gorí ilẹ̀ yìí pẹ́ o.
Thank you so much for joining me again tonight. This is Mayegun. Share the broadcast as you do always. Tell your friends, not so friendly friends. Tell them, Mayegun today, tonight, I want to talk to you what I think you should know and tell others too. Yorubas are leaving Nigeria. I have told you that repeatedly. Okay, the process right now is when Nigeria will break up, and the question should be when. And that process leading towards that will be decided. That when will be decided by how many of us are knowledgeable enough in the know of how much damages Nigeria has done to you, done to those before you, and ready to do to those coming after you. The more you know, the better and closer to when will Nigeria break. I'm going to help you a little bit tonight. If you have the time, let's share that together. Share the video. Don't fight yourselves. When people say there is nothing like Yoruba nation, they are speaking from the position of what they know. And you know that usually People criticize what they don't understand. Now, the purpose of the platforms like this is to make you understand why you are asking others to believe in Yoruba nation. What will be that Yoruba nation? What kind of Yoruba nation do you have in mind? And when you begin to have that conception, when you begin to conceptualize the type of your society you want to exist in, contrary to the one they have forced you into now, you'll be able to tell that person asking you that question, what is Yoruba nation? What is Biafra? It is waste of time. It is not going to happen in this generation. Oh, it's never going to happen. Yeah. Just believe that you can only talk about what you know, based on what you know. And in this case, that is why we should all be open to learning new things. And by the time we grow the number, you have less and less and less of them asking you, what is Yoruba nation?
ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n ní.
You know why I'm happy?
Mayegun ti dé.
You know why I'm happy? I'll tell you. I spoke to Pa Banji Akintoye today. And for the first time in a long time, I am able to speak to the real engine room of Ilana Omo Oodua. As a Yoruba man, that is the good news I am about to share with you. We have been asking for a centralized control, a centralized organization that can manage other groups, different mobilization groups, locally and internationally, where we can have a chain of command, something central, and we can fund it. Yes, we can, and yes, we will. Today, I had that opportunity. We have that opportunity to know why we should all give everything we can give, our time, our presence, our money, our resources, and everything, materials that you can put together to educate as many as possible, locally and internationally, about why Yoruba will do better. I will do my own little tonight to tell you why we will do better. And if you're a young person watching me, sure, you are telling yourself, this is just talk. I understand. Okay? Some of you have heard things like this before, but what you are not admitting is that back then, those who are controlling the narrative of, oh, we are going to break up, we are going to scatter everything, Nigeria, you will realize that in the past, those who are controlling the narratives, they were today's politicians, and they've always been politicians, and it is only when they are unable to get what they wanted, that is when they pull out this agenda. The Northerners have said they wanted to break away from Nigeria before. If something doesn't happen at so time, that was in the 80s. The Yorubas have said we are going to break away. With all of this thing they did to us. Look at what they did to MK Abiola. Look at what they did to some of our people. We will not, if they, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, they negotiated that. People have been saying those who control those narratives are those who are missing out from the power game. But the difference from what you have today is that you have a generation that are now asking questions. Why is Nigeria classified as a third world country? Yet everyone is being told in your geography, in your whatever they teach in school, that Nigeria is rich with mineral and human resources. So rich that it should be the richest, if not in the whole world, it should be the richest in the whole of Africa. No doubt. They told you. Then you begin to ask yourself, where are those resources? Where are those wealth? Where are those prosperity? Where are those things they told you when you were growing up as a Liejirian? The reason why you couldn't find them today is because they lied to you. And many of those who have said, we will break Nigeria, we will break, is because they are out of power. Or they wanted to gain access into that power. But look at me. I don't get interest in your power in Nigeria. And there are millions like me who are not interested. Who is in charge of your Nigeria? As long as whoever is in charge does not determine how those who are Yorubas in Yorubaland live their lives and then run their businesses and protect themselves, as long as he doesn't or she doesn't have any say, we don't care who is your president or who is not your president. And we are in millions. But you know why you haven't been hearing from us? It's because before the advent of social media, access to information was pretty much controlled, limited and controlled. Social media, internet, broadened those access, opened up all the access. And many people who have been doing researches, finding out why is Nigeria classified as a poor nation? Why is it classified as the most corrupt country? How come that it's been plagued by criminals from generation to generation who have no plan? Except when they tell you about future 2060, future 2000, the future they will never feature in. But you, those who will never feature in the future, they are planning for you. You that will be there, you have no say. And they said, if you are not comfortable with that, go and do it through the channel, the right channel. What is the right channel? Go and contest election. Go and run for office and change the law. And when you say, okay, I will go and run for office then to change the law, right? Then they will tell you, if you want to run for any office, you have to go and start from councillor. So that by the time you get to the position of local government chairman, you are already one of them. Or you are completely out of there. Because they control the right channel. Don't they? So we are in millions. Internet opened everything up. People begin to ask questions. People begin to see through the lies, the repeated, repackaged lies from the same characters, from the same actors who always hide behind ethnic, religious, tribal, and so many other, other vices as distraction. Things that get you so busy. Oh, it's because he's a Christian. That's why he's doing that. It's because he's a Muslim. That's why he's doing that to us. Meanwhile, the victims of their decisions are Christians, are Muslims. The victims of their decisions are Northerners, are Southerners. Now, how do you break away from that? That's another question. That's another expose that internet gave to us. Right? You have seen the information. What are you doing with the information now? What have you been doing with the information you have access to? Those ones you have access to, the genuine ones that have, they have convinced you that, listen, except something change, Nigeria is not going anywhere. In fact, we can consider everybody doomed. And people may not understand until it gets to their door. And that is why today, if people say, let us begin to review this fraud, it is because they are beginning to identify the fraud. And I actually do tell people, I said, listen, if you have a problem, the first solution to every problem is to identify a problem. If I have a drinking problem, I shouldn't say I get drunk once in a while. I am so terrible when I'm drunk. Stuffs like that, right? And they become so regular, then that means I have problem with drinking. To get away from that problem means I have to stay away from alcohol as much as possible. Not even the smell. That's the beginning. Now, if you want to solve a problem, you have to identify it first. When you identify that problem, and then you will begin to identify or unravel the root cause of that problem. When you begin to unravel it, give those causes names. That is something they don't want you to always do, okay? Yeah, there's problem. People will say, well, there's problem. We all know there's problem. Let's just find solution. Let's just do something to fix it. How? When you are even so afraid to name the causes of the problem. If you want to talk about police brutality, don't use police brutality just like that. Give it name, give it face. Nigerian policemen, they did this, they did that. Give it date, give it identity, give it life. So that when you want to solve the problem of police brutality, you will be able to identify those criminals wearing that police uniform, and you will be able to scrub them out. So fixing the problem starts from identifying it and naming the source. That's what I do on my Goes Diary Political. I tell you, when you talk about corruption, I tell you those who are actually the businessmen of corruption. When you talk about incompetence, when you talk about so many things about Nigeria, I like to give it I like to give every one of them names, so that when you want to solve them, you will never include those who created the problem as part of the solution. Chief Obafemi Awolowo said something. He said, he's not the only person who said something like that, okay? He said that a day is coming that the children of nobody will no longer need the permission of somebody to become somebody in Nigeria of the future. But what he meant was that people will break away. He said, when time is right, people will rise and they will claim back their inheritance, which is the Yoruba land. The children you ignore and you believe that your entrenched, rigged system will last for your lifetime, we are now growing up. We are now digging for information. We are now finding reasons why all the problems of our people defy all solutions. We now know that those who have been providing solution to our problems are actually those who created the problem. In my line, when I was reading, I was online, I actually, most of what I know, they are, probably like a self-taught, you know what I mean? I taught myself, majority of them, and thanks to this World Wide Web, it actually groomed me, prepared me to whatever you see today that you love seeing again and again. I was reading one time ago, and I was like, what is politics? And who is a politician? Politics is, in my own words now, politics is defined as a process of resolving problem or creating problem. Who is a politician? A politician is he or she that are offered to solve problems, societal, political, governmental, organizational problems of a particular place. He offer to solve problems. And as a politician, when there is no problem, his job is to create one or more so that he can have a job to solve the problem. Do you understand? I was reading. That's what that's what the internet, taught me. It said, a politician is he or she that goes out there to solve a problem. He or she offers to solve your problem. So in the problem of solving your problem, in the process of solving your problems, they create more problems so that they can have more problems to solve for you. And if there's no problem to solve again, politicians will have no job. That is why people should be involved in those who lead them, not before they become your leaders, but the process that produces them. And that is why, as a Yoruba nation, let us use the space we have, our own ancestral space. We are too blessed to be stressed. Did you know that? If you are a young Yoruba man or woman, a young Yoruba watching me right now, whether you are watching from Nigeria or you are watching from abroad or, wherever you are in the diaspora, Young, you come from a lineage of great, great kings, warriors, conquerors, people who fought for honor to preserve what is today your oriki. Your oriki is your link to those before you. They were gallant men and women, honorable men and women. They died defending that culture that you were born into. Yoruba, rich. You were not supposed to be stressed. You are not supposed to be poor. But you see that cursed nation, Nigeria, gave you the cold-hearted criminals who give no damn about your future. And when I say your future, the ideal thing is to be part of the planning for that future that you are going to feature in. You are going to live in that future, but they have no plan for you. Now that they don't have plan for you doesn't mean that you can't have plan for yourself. The generation before you, they told them to be patient, to relax, because God is the one that appoints leaders. Therefore, any leader given to you must be prayed for, never to be rebuked or rejected, in order for you not to face the wrath of God. They told them then, the generation before you, the generation before mine, the one before them, it is my generation that are now saying no. We are no longer going to hero worship those who never really did anything to make us never to be the sacrificial lamb for this murderous gang all over the place. So your future, my future, and the future of my own children, your children, their children, in what you see today, is not guaranteed. And you have to make that happen. Things can change in the course of history. Young blood, young generation who have seen the failure of those who claim to be paddling or to be in control of the ship of their destiny. When they realize that they are headed for the iceberg, they are going to crush them. The rebel, the revolute. The revolution of mind is what we are going to start with. It is what we are going to win with as Yoruba people, as Southerner. Spread it. Revolution of the mind. Once an average young person knows that these old men are just bunch of liars, bunch of freeloaders, opportunists, and bunch of manipulators who cares no hoot about you, not even about themselves. I mean, how can they be so selfish? Selfish to the point that building hospitals, building good roads, providing electricity, building good schools, providing a conducive environment for job creation, so that young people will be engaged productively. And they will be productive not just to themselves, they will be more productive to the states. Now, those who are so criminally minded, their money meant for all this development, no matter how little they might look, they continue to loot them, steal them, keep them for themselves, because they give no damn about your future. Your schools can be shut. You can be sending your children to dilapidated buildings that their walls could collapse on them anytime. Not because they will get any real medical care when that happens. You still have to go and pray to God to save them. If they are lucky, they will be saved. If they are not, people will still tell you to go and thank God, because God gives and God takes. This conditioning is something that you can change, I can change, when we begin the revolution of the mind. How can Yoruba survive? That's another question that, if not because of what they have brought upon us, if not because of how they have dragged us to be part of this fraudulent arrangement, if not because of this unfortunate partnership that they continue to tell us we can't negotiate, we can't discuss, it is not negotiable, and it's permanent forever, if not because of all of this. Thank you. I'll drink. Thank you. Now I'm talking about revolution of the mind. If not because of all this conditioning, we would never be part of an arrangement that actually makes us part and parcel of poverty capital of the world. What will Yoruba look like? Starting from what you want Yorubaland to look like. Would you not want to live in a country that actually values you, that actually respects you, where those who are in authority actually respect and knows that they are working for you, that if they go out of line, there will be consequences just because of you? A soul of a Yoruba son, a soul of a Yoruba daughter that is ever killed wrongly is equivalent to all the souls of all the Yorubas, home and abroad, whenever that happens. Now, when you build a country that feels or makes you feel like that, it is possible. It starts from your mind. I said something earlier. I said detaching ourselves from these criminals, from this arrangement, starts with the mass orientation that is going on right now, and the acceptance of yes, you can change it. I do believe that I can change it. If you believe that you can change it, here it is how. We have something called community outreach. That was why when I was talking to the Ilana Omo Yoruba leaders today, and we were talking about how can we bring all of this together? How can we harmonize all of the organizations who are out there doing this, talking to people, even organizing rallies, going out there into communities, talking to people? Why? Being part of Nigeria under this arrangement is never in anybody's interest, and it can be changed if people say they don't want to be part of it anymore. But we need to make them understand why. When people understand why they don't want to be part of it anymore, it will be easier to call for a total boycott, total shutdown, and the demand of the people can indeed be listened to. You may not understand that power until you try it. And that is why when I spoke to them today, I said, how can we be of help? Funding is a big deal if you really want us to show that we are serious. The other day I told you that even when those who are attacking and abusing IPOB, those who want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be killed, and those who think that locking Oloye Sunday Igboho up, locking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu up, will put an end to the agitation or the campaign for the emancipation of the people of Biafra, for the total breakup of the people of Yorubaland from Nigeria. Keeping all these people away won't stop the agitation. We ask them that those who claim to be leaders of thought, those who claim to be, who actually love their people, if they genuinely do, right, then they should begin begin the process of conversation and negotiation, the peaceful balkanization of Nigeria, to build that respect, and let's go back home and protect ourselves. So keeping people in jail, and when I said, even if you don't appreciate them, if you don't appreciate the sacrifice and the sacrifices these people are making, simply because you think they are overreaching, they are overdoing it, it's never going to happen. You don't see it happening. You may not know, but Nigeria is bleeding. It's not because of those who wants to, it's not because of those who want Biafra. It's not because of those who want to do a nation. Nigeria is bleeding in the hands of this murderous dagger holding, AK-47 wielding criminals in your government. In Nigeria, the enablers of terrorists, the enablers of bandits, the forgivers of terrorists in Nigeria, they are those bleeding Nigeria. They are those breaking Nigeria. You, all of you, are trying to sound like you love Nigeria. What you love is your fear of what will happen if Nigeria should break up. Let it break up first, because you see, those who are asking for it to break up, those are those who are trying to save lives in the from the hands of these murderous criminals who continue to pillage weapons not to fight terrorists, but weapons to fight all of you who are asking to peacefully leave Nigeria. So don't always think, in fact, don't think or don't ever believe them when they continue to make you think that IPOB is a problem or Yoruba Nation is a problem. But back to funding, you know, I respect IPOB a lot. They've sacrificed a lot. The last time when I realized how much they have spent to keep them right out there on everyone's lips, talking about them, how the atrocities being committed against them. As they are doing it in Nigeria, the rest of the world is hearing them. As they are committing those crimes against them in Nigeria, they continue to show it to the rest of the world. And the attention of what is happening, the genocide, the massacre, the ethnic cleansing in Biafra land keeps going out there. That is not magic. That is not coincidence. There are people who are doing this to ensure that the story and the stories of the victims of Nigeria murderous campaign, ethnic cleansing, led by Boko Haram in Igbo land, is told to the rest of the world. Now, think about this. I didn't know that was so expensive. But today, you see, when they kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you have been hearing representatives from Europe, EU, representatives from the UK, legal firm from America, lobbyist firm from America, lobbyist firm from West Africa, lobbyist firm from East Africa, all coming up every day, including those who are there in ICC, International Criminal Court. Do you really think those things are happening by coincidence? The effect of what Boko Haram has wreaked on Nigeria and the effect of those who have done so much to keep it out there, the fact, the truth out there, the effect of that is you're about to start feeling them now. As Nigeria continues to crumble because of the cold-hearted criminals, Boko Haram, stone cold-hearted criminal that believes that as long as they control the will, the influence of power, if you criticize them, if you go against whatever agenda they are pushing, they will come for you. They will crush you. They don't care even if they have to wipe out the entire village in sending that message out. So those who are trying to save us and those who try to keep it in the news, I realized it's not cheap. Trust me, it's not cheap. And you see those who are out there that you see who are doing the job, the legal team, all of them doing all of this stuff, right? Everybody organizing rallies, organizing protests all over the world, right? As they are doing what they are doing, Yoruba Nation, we have been doing same. And one thing is that we know that those who are out there doing all of this are those who have managed to sacrifice everything, including their image, and they are being attacked and killed every day for it, for Biafran struggle. There are many people who are watching me right now. They are regular paying members of IPOB, where they have their members in over 140 countries of the world. How else do you think they will be able to afford the legal team that are putting together all the indictments here and there against those criminals in Nigeria? Some of them that are going to end up in their own international criminal court, in Hague, in prison, that they will never ever visit Nigeria again until they are dead. Some of them. How do you think IPOB was able to afford that? Because some of you are paying members of IPOB, centralized their system that even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu doesn't even have a control over. He is just so blessed to have all of you. He is being locked up, but did the struggle stop? Did the funding of the movement stop? Did the payment for them to the legal team stop? What about those who have been mobilized internationally already to keep the Biafran struggle in the news and right there in every government houses, in every parliament all over the world where it actually matters? Ìlànà ọmọ Yorùbá, ìlànà ọmọ Oòduà, the Atono Yoruba people. Omo Yoruba ni mi o, Omo Oòduà. You have heard a lot of what they have done, and I'm going to list them for you. Ìlànà ọmọ Oòduà, all thanks to them, who have been in very constant and regular touch with every Omoluabi picked up or attacked by this murderous regime in Nigeria. You see, when you hear that legal team are in court, they have released all the arrested protesters, all the arrested Oduduwa's rally attendants in Nigerian court. You should know, if nobody comes for you, then nobody comes for you. You will be on your own. That is not the situation with Yoruba Nation agitation. You know that? The campaign. We've managed to get the Yoruba Nation registered as indigenous people from West Africa, who are now part of Nigeria but are ready to leave Nigeria with the UNPO. That's an organization that recognizes countries all over the world that want to be on their own. The Biafrans have been members of UNPO. The Oduduwa Nation, Yoruba Nation, is part of the UNPO. So when the time comes for a period in the United Nations, which is also a process, the people, some said, United Nations will never give you your country. But well, you may not be right after all. But who are those who have been putting us on the radar? Ìlànà ọmọ Oòduà. You will be asking, how is that being done? It is not coincidence. If they tell you something is free, it is not free. Somebody else is paying the bill. They just don't want to bother you with it. If you walk into a place and you're like, all this candy, are they for sale? And I say, no, they are free. Just take whatever you want there. Remember, those sweets, those candies did not bring themselves into the jar in that office. Somebody paid for them. So nothing is free. And I've seen the response of our people since all of this started. When they attacked Oloye Sunday Igboho's house, it was the Ìlànà ọmọ Oòduà that brought up the petition that is now before the International Criminal Court in Hague against Bokwari, Malamu, and this other guy that they've made ambassador, Buratai the Butcher, ambassador to Benin Republic. Who are those who reported them? Who are those who put all the evidence together? Who are those who put up the legal document and every other thing together and submitted them to ICC? And when ICC got them, they found the petition worthy of investigation, and somebody has been appointed to follow it through until that person will report back to ICC. And don't think these guys are going to escape it. Let them enjoy the power they have today. There was a time the whole world was begging Charles Taylor to go to leave Liberia. Charles Taylor, leave. Charles Taylor, leave. They were begging him for peace to reign. What happened? The moment they got him out of there, what happened? He became a prisoner in Nigeria. From there to where? To where, you know what I'm talking about? So don't think when they have the power today, they control the army, they control everything, makes them look invincible. You see, all these petitions will haunt them for the rest of their lives. And you can take that to the bank. Who are those who made that happen? Those who dedicated everything in what they believe in. When Oloye Sunday Igboho called out that, I am not the leader of a Yoruba nation, but I am ready to mobilize and motivate young strong Yoruba sons and daughters who are ready to defend Yorubaland, who are ready to defend our people against the invading Fulani terrorists who are killing, raping our women, and they are there destroying our own farms, sending our farmers away from farm, increasing the food, the food poverty among our people, even though Bokwari, on the other hand, has used the government policy to shut down our borders, while they left the northern borders open, porous, for terrorists to cross in and out unchallenged. So people pay the bill. I just want you to know. That's what I'm trying to say. So when I spoke to them today and I said, we need to improve on community outreach. We need to improve on getting our messages to the children, Yoruba young children, teach them harmony, teach them love, teach them care, teach them empathy, teach them patriotism, let them practicalize it, show it to them, print pamphlets, print handbooks, print flyers, print, a billboard, send things out there, promote jingles on radio, go out there and organize their community meetings. And all these things, they are not free. And that is where you and me comes in. When Oloye Sunday Igboho said, if you give us this support, we will go out there. And within days, our people raised over 20 million naira. Can you believe that? That's how serious, how determined people are to support those who are ready to go out there. I won't say much. This is not money given to them to go and what? To go and, because they are promoting Yoruba. No. They said, we are ready to go in there. We can go after them. These guys are not invincible. We can deal with them. I've seen more than 4 times that Oloye Sunday Igboho with other Yoruba Parapo, the Yoruba Agbekoya, and then the Yoruba Hunters Association, the Vigilantes. I have seen many videos where they went into that forest in that area in Okeogun, Egongon, Ibarapa, and all those areas. They went into the forest there to chase those criminals. And I won't say more than that. And we know what happened. So when Igboho called, people who knew that, they answered. And now I'm saying this. If you are watching this video, you will see a link, right? That link takes you straight to Ilana Omo Yoruba, PayPal. There are other things they are working on to make this more standard. And the reason why they are sticking to PayPal for now is this. They said they have Nigerian accounts where the organization, as a registered organization, runs its affairs through that same account. But Nigeria has become, a terrible place, so to say, that Bokwari's government, when they want to come for you, the first thing they want to target is your source of funding. And source of funding for self-determination is not funding for terrorism. And that is why, even if Bokwari continue to announce that self-determination, people asking for their own country, people saying they don't want to be under the rule of this oligarchy and this unitary system, people asking, if you continue to label them terrorists, the whole world knows better. They can continue to live in their own fool's paradise in Nigeria. But yeah, supporting self-determination, which is a fundamental human right, is a universal fundamental human right, self-determination, okay? Now, as long as you do it non-violently. And since this whole thing began, it's been the government of Nigeria that has been violent against people, that has been sponsoring violence against people, who have been demanding that the status quo should change. Things cannot continue this way. It is the government of Nigeria and their agents that have been unleashing terror. They have been unleashing violence on every group, and they continue to label them terrorist organization. So what we are doing now is this. They said they don't want anything that will give them any control. Because you see, the plan now is this. We need to go into those communities. You have witnessed some of the rallies. Don't let anybody tell you that the Yoruba nation or Biafra is only being discussed on social media. It's only being discussed by all of you living abroad. That's one of the lies that those who are living in denial continue to tell themselves, that Nigeria will never break up. Do you understand that now? But when the way the rally, the awareness rally for Yoruba Nation, when Oloye Sunday Igboho was around, the way the rally, the response of the people, the way the rally was going was why they brought forward the plan to kill him. Not now. It was meant to be killed later. Attempt to kill him or assassinate him was meant to be later in the year. But when they saw how the people were responding to the rallies, how people were responding, how the turnout were it was big enough to intimidate not just those Fulani scavengers, not just those Boko Haram gang, including those who are in Yorubaland, those who have been living off the people's ignorance, those who have been claiming to be speaking on behalf of Yoruba people. But whenever they get to that table, where discussion about that Nigeria project table, where discussions about the people of Yorubaland, their own affairs, their welfare, their safety, their security, and every other thing that actually makes them human, when that conversation pops up on the table, they push it aside and they start talking about themselves. And that is why they always get the worst and the worst of the worst deal for their people, even though they are from the same place like me. You know what I mean? Even if they are from the same place like me. So those who are propagating, walking about, claiming to be speaking for Yoruba people, you know what I mean? So this is the time that I believe we can take charge. Let me put it that way. So bringing everybody together is the mission. Spreading the message within the localities is the mission, because when that intimidation happened, they quickly agreed, kill him. Kill him. And the sanction is death. They didn't succeed. So if they had let that continue, by now, the entire Yoruba land, you will not need any advertisements. You will not need any preaching before they will start telling you about their readiness for Yoruba nation, for referendum. They will prefer referendum than elections. So they had to stop it, and they stopped the rally. But did that stop the campaign? Of course not. It didn't, and it won't. Because those who are really, really doing the job of enlightening the people or bringing people into the know of why being on our own is to our own interest, for our own interest and for good, where we can decide our own destiny without having to be pushed about by these aimless goons. So if you see that PayPal, reach out to them, add a short note. What we want to do now, when I spoke to Pa Akintoye today, and I was introduced to the diaspora coordinator for Ilana Omo Yoruba, Dr. Komolafe, right there in South Africa. And then that meeting was facilitated by another great Oduduwan from the source, Ile-Ife. He is in Spain, and he was the one who put together that meeting this afternoon. And the arrangement there is that there are so many people interested in how can we make sure that these messages are not just on social media, they are right there on the street. And those who are going to be doing that, they have a regular, uninterrupted source of funding. You and I will fund it. You and I will support it. We will raise millions. And it's not just for PayPal. That is the first contact. When people ask me, Mayegun, what is the official link to support Oduduwa Nation? Now, don't ask me again. If this is your first time of watching the video, just go straight under the description of this video. The link that you're going to follow is there, right? Go there, make it happen, speak your mind. As they get your donation, they also get your message. Add your message. You can even put it on a monthly basis. You know what I mean? £100 a month, $100 a month. that won't be too much to sacrifice or to contribute to that Yoruba nation that you and I are now envisaging, that you and I are now going to be telling our children, that you and I are now going to be telling our children to tell their friends as well that they are Yorubas and they should be proud. They are not from a country called the poverty capital of the world, the capital of the most jobless people in the whole world. I mean, the most terrorized people in the whole world. We are not lazy. We are not incompetent. We are productive. It is unfortunate that through the barrel of gun, through the blood of our own brothers and sisters, they forced us, they kept us in this trap, and the collaboration of those who are benefiting. I'm talking about those who speak the same language like me, those who look like me, those who worship like you, those who look like you. Yes, those who speak the same language like you, Yorubas, those who said they love Yorubaland, but they don't love anybody but themselves. Now, if we take that control, you see, when they say diasporans contribute over $35 billion to Nigeria all over every year, annually, that's a lot of money. In today's Nigeria money, $1 billion is how much? 590 billion naira. That is $1 billion. Now, we living in the diaspora, yeah, because of what they have taught Nigeria to, the responsibility of so many people, the social responsibility of so many people, mostly family members that have been affected by this fraudulent arrangement in that country, limited opportunity that is actually intentional, man-made problems led by these crook and criminals who put all this together. So imagine 1 billion of our money, 35 in 35 places. So if $1 billion is 580 billion naira, how much do you think times 35 of that? I'm not good in mathematics, okay? Help me. Those of you who are the gurus in the house. That is the example of what we contribute back to Nigeria. Now, imagine if we ended up having to contribute just 1% of that, if you break it down, you probably are going to see, the Southerners taking this space of over 80% or 90% of those remittances just being feared now, right? And within the South, we, the Yoruba people, I can confidently say we will likely take close to 40% of that contribution back to the southern Nigeria, to the entire Nigeria from those remittances. Now, from the money we send there to take care of school fees, to take care of hospital bills, to take care of the family house renovation, to take care of the new car for Papa, to take care of the hospital bills of Mama, to make sure that, since they won't pay their pension, since they won't, to make sure that Mama and Papa are safe by providing security for them, because as well to do you are, the better you're going to provide for your family, I think. You see all those money you send back, they are called remittances. Yes, they go to your family, but if everything works fine, you will realize this. Your family are not sending money to you where you live. You know why? Because they don't have to, That is the ruin of that country, the effect of it on your people. And since you have to bail them out, that is you practically bailing Nigeria out from what could have been the disaster generally, a Venezuela that could have eventually led to a revolution. That those people who are saying no revolution now. If hunger grab people, revolution will happen. But you see, living in diaspora, we are bailing out Nigeria. We are bailing out the responsibility that the social system should have put in place, but they didn't put the social system in place for them, for their people in Nigeria. They put the social system in place for themselves. They pay themselves the biggest salaries. They live in the most expensive houses. They drive the most expensive automobiles. They drive them in convoys as well. They fly in the most expensive private jets. And when they go abroad, they visit the most expensive medical centers. They are attended to by the most expensive doctors, and they sleep and have their suits in the most expensive mansions that they use your money to buy in that same place. When they are done, they go on there to go and buy expensive things that they succeeded the doctor's visit. Going back home, they have to give something back to their families, who are also scroungers on the system, because the social system pay for them too. As you they pay husband, you they pay wife. As you they pay wife, you they pay their children. As you they pay their children, you they pay their boyfriends and girlfriends too. As for the wife, They also they pay our own boyfriend and girlfriends. As for the husband, you're also going to be paying for his own boyfriend and girlfriend too. Don't think I don't know what I'm talking about, okay? Some of them are closet gay. Some of them are closet homosexuals. But they will come out there and condemn it like, say, heaven will fall. Because, yes, that's who they are. Hypocrites who can put social system or social system in place for themselves, and they don't give a damn about the 200 million of you. You can go to blazes. They don't give a damn. So it's up to you. It's up to me. Whatever we don't want, they say if you don't like something, you change it. Now, this is how it works. If you don't like something, right, you fix it. If you can't fix it, then you change it. Nigeria is not working. We can get a better existence where you as a young person, right, you can actually have a purpose of existence. Yoruba people, we are rich. We are supposed to be rich. And our wealth doesn't, our wealth didn't come from all these natural resources they are talking about. Our wealth as a people comes from our people. Human resources is what we have. It's something we have to offer. It's something that when you pack us and put us somewhere, we can make the place flourish enough to make you pay attention and significant attention to what we are doing in that place. That's the kind of people we are. When you bury us or you think you've buried us, we are going to multiply. Unfortunately, we have mixed together. Omoko normally, the bastards and the true bonds, they have been mixed together since the moment that those who never really have the love of their people at heart continue to use and leverage on that to claim to love their people, why they keep them in poverty and the rest of that. So I am saying something here. It is their creation, and we can use that same influence of saving so many people. Oh yeah, you want your school fees? Okay, take. That's what I can afford. Or you want hospital bill, random people that you give money to, family members that you give money to. If you have no idea, maybe if you begin to take stock of how much you will actually spend. I send more than $500,000 to Nigeria. And now that your money is actually like, so was 780 naira to $1, to £1 means that, if I send 1,000 pounds, that's almost 800,000 naira. That's almost £1 million naira. So I send close to £1 million naira down to that country every month. Some of you may not believe it, right? So people who actually work for Mayegun, the two of them that work for Mayegun in Nigeria, they are just like regular guys like you. They are earning better than your minimum wage in Nigeria, and they don't do anything other than, oh, Mayegun's okay, let me go and design Mayegun's thumbnail on Facebook. Oh, let me go and design Mayegun's this. Oh, let me go and post this on Diaspora Radio. That's what they do. Flex job, online job. I have 2 of them right there in that country that I have to pay, even if they don't design more than just 1 poster in a month, and you won't even know you won't even know them. And if you see right there, so somebody like me that sent close to your £1 million naira every month. So if I have a chance of just giving 10% of that, how much is the 10%? Because usually I don't send 1 million anyway, except if there's some real demand. All right? But my 10% of my maybe about 800 or 700,000 naira, my 10% can still give 70,000 naira to the cause of Yoruba nation. That's where I'm going. Sorry that I'm trying to tell you many story, because is that what you wanted to tell us, Mayegun? Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. 1% of 35 billion. If you have a chance of committing that to the cause of Yoruba nation, I can beat my chest. If we do that every year, we will be singing the Yoruba Nation Independence Anthem under 10 years. Because you have enough to put structures everywhere. That is what Yoruba need now. And that's why I respect the IPOB a lot. I don't know how they did it. Nobody said that they paid them all. But going out there, spending and reaching out, where people begin to key into it and say, yeah, that's true. Don't worry. I've always been a Biafran. I'm going to organize my own area. My friend here, we fought together. And you know what I mean? People began to say, yeah. They began to find themselves. Some people did that job. Oh. And that is why you may not like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But I want you to try and put on the shoes he's been walking in the past 10 years. Just walk in those shoes for just 24 hours and see how easy, how comfortable, how convenient it is to stand against a rigged system in Nigeria. You may think you want to fight Fulani. You will be so foolish to think it is the Fulanis that don't want you to have Yoruba nation. You will be so foolish too if you think it's the Fulanis that don't want you to have Biafra Republic. You will be so naive to actually believe that. Or if you believe that it is the Hausa Fulanis that don't want Nigeria to break up, you will be deceiving yourselves. In Yorubaland as we speak, so many of them that you see today that will tell you, what is Yoruba nation? Forget this thing. Forget that thing, Lord. Forget all this waste of time. Everybody is just looking for money. Everybody is just blah, 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 blah. Majority of them are waiting for Tinubu to be given the tickets so that Tinubu can be the president. And it is a two-edged sword. Either way you hold it, you are going to bleed. They have repeatedly told them that they don't trust you. They don't even trust anything around Tinubu. But whatever Lagos has to offer, they know that with Lagos money alone, yes, you may call them Liejiriyans and the rest of that, but they understand where money is and where the power is. The money they are declaring as money they are making from Lagos, the one they said they made over 450 billion naira in Lagos State on VAT alone for 8 months. Just in 8 months, they make almost 450 billion on VAT. That's what they declare. VAT is not Lagos State government tax. So Lagos alone, they are generating over 40 billion every month. Lagos alone, on their own tax alone. That's what they declare. Because you know who is collecting the tax for Lagos State? Tinubu. Alpha Beta, owned by him, is the one collecting taxes on behalf of Lagos State government. When they collect the taxes from all of you, Marketo, Okadao, Danfo, tenement trade, to all the taxes, including the ones, deductibles from your salaries here and there, all the taxes, Alpha Beta will collect it. It goes to them. So they have to declare, whatever they now declare as what they collected to the Lagos State government, is what then they will now deduct 30% of that money. Put it this way. Let's say Alpha Beta generates 10 billion. 30% of 10 billion is how much? 3 billion. Abi? So it means if Alpha Beta generates 10 billion for Lagos State, they will collect how much? 3 times 10. Oh, sorry, it's not there. It's going to be, I think it should be 300 million. You see, I told you I'm not good in mathematics. So terrible. It's not my way. Anyway, they shall take 30%. Now imagine when they generate 40 billion and you take 30% of 40 billion. So they know that Tinubu get that money. Lagos is giving him that money, as in he's controlling, he's there. And that money can cause wahala if he decided to use it to cause wahala. So they will collect the ones they will collect. They will plunder the ones they will plunder. And people will begin to say, where is MKO Abiola? MKO Abiola was even more erudite than Tinubu. It was smarter than Tinubu. But the last year they removed the shock. That was when Afenifere felt like, you don't kill him, we'll go break up Nigeria. They have to go and drag Obasanjo from prison. Obasanjo that is standing trial, what do you call it? He's been condemned to death for planning coup. Abacha don't send them to prison to be killed, like Dia and co. So they quickly go and drag Obasanjo. I say, okay, we'll do democracy. Yoruba man, yeah, come and be president. Yoruba said, no, Obasanjo, never. We'll vote for Falaye. So Olufalaye won in Yoruba land, and that's it. It means that Yoruba can never elect anyone to be president if the North say this somebody else they want. Igbos cannot elect anybody to be president except the North say, oh yeah, this is what we want. Now Tinubu is not that smart. You can tell the miscalculation he did with Bokwari, the one that is burning him, that it has now, he has become a photo, it's become a museum that people now visit, buy tickets, book tickets from Nigeria to go and see, take picture. That's what it's become now. It's not that smart. So when you see so many of my brothers and sisters asking you or telling you what is Yoruba, forget Yoruba, this thing, Jare, make all of us come together. They are the Lagos Abobakus. Some of them are closet Alimajiris, closet Oshogbo Alimajiri. They don't come out very more often. They will just say no, because they are waiting for Tinubu to be the president. So like Abiola, if he ever gets anyone, they already knows that they can't trust you. And because it is democracy, no be democracy, okay, now, if PDP, they've already told everybody, PDP have told their people, forget it. If anybody they tell you, say, a Southerner will be your president in 2023, forget it. We cannot fight this with anybody from the South. So Atifku, they are preparing Atifku. Atifku is now jogging up. So all of your brothers and sisters in PDP will now go start fighting yourselves now by the time they move to Atifku. And like magic, like abracadabra, you will see the people that will then bring him in and your Tinubu. So I'm waiting for all of you. That's why I said, so if you see anybody telling you, what is Yoruba nation? It's just a waste of this. Don't worry. Some of them go cry inside their own small room. Say, and you know why many of them will be so heartbroken? Because it's going to sound like, Mayegun, that weary Mayegun. That guy continue to say, it's like he knows. It's not that you don't know. It's not that what I've told you doesn't make sense to you. What you are doing is that it is so scary for you to actually believe it, right? You are so scared. And you are so scared to even admit it, that you are scared that the Tinubu that you once feel like, Tinubu. So they could just shank Baba like that. So you are living in denial. And I understand you. So by the time that comes to pass, you will just walk into a corner and scream. This country, this guy. You won't know when you are going to shout, Omo Yoruba nation. Yoruba nation now. That's how you get converted too. But like the chief priest in the temple of truth, I am not expected to reject anyone. When that time comes, we will welcome you with open arms. Your Tinubu is your last joker. It is better we let you play it until you realize that na BLLB, Boshelo, Loshebo, BLLB. I bet people know what I'm talking about, Abi. We will wait for you. While we move, there's a lot that we stand to gain if we are in control, for real, of our own destiny. And then if you are scared, who are those who are going to lead the Yoruba nation? Let us start with those who are leading the campaign. Let us start with the character, the personalities that are leading the campaign. Those are enough to look up to when you call for leadership. And when Yoruba nation comes to be, many of you would have been in position of leadership too. You would have been trained enough, patriotic enough to know what is right from what is wrong, to know that an injustice to one is injustice to all, to know that you have to be your brother's keepers, to know that you shouldn't be so selfish. Saints are not going to live in Yoruba land. The people who are going to populate Yoruba land, the Yoruba nation, they are not going to be imported from the Mars or from Pluto or from any other planet. It's going to be you. It's going to be me. The people that are going to live there, they are going to be the same people who are there now, but with different orientation,
That reorientation is why Ilana Omo Oodua becomes so essential. It is why your own dollars, your own pennies, your pound sterling, your naira, and everything you can give, if you can't be primary, I mean, if you can't be, immediately available, everything you can give, you can tell it is working. The awareness is out there. People are out there organizing rallies and doing everything. We want that to be localized. We want our people to speak, to sleep, to eat Yoruba nation and be bold enough to defend her anytime and be ready to stand for her anytime. How would they do that? It is by expanding our orientation, community orientation. There are people who are willing to do this. They just need your support. Click that link now and make it happen. Make it count. Go on it and make your own contribution. Make it weekly. Make it daily. Make it monthly. Make it happen. Because I can feel it. It's us, the diasporans, that can change this. Yes, we have our people who are willing. But yeah, how do you think they will be protected? How do you think they will be provided for? How do you think they will feel loved? They will feel needed. They will feel involved if we just talk, no action. Politicians, remember, they are the only people who offer to give a solution to a problem. But while they are giving solution, they create more problems. And you will never hand that over to politicians. We don't trust them, do we? Of course we don't. We don't trust them. But I can trust you. You can trust me. Our struggle is similar. Our destination is similar. Only if we understand how we are going to, we are going to travel the road. Traveling the road comes with a lot of enlightenment. Some of you takes this lightly, but it's not so lightly. And that is why you must, please, reach out. I'll open the line because I said I'm going to take calls tonight. And I think I should, especially since I haven't, I haven't taken calls in a while. So if you want to make a personal contribution to this program tonight, I think this would be the ideal time. Let me see if I can connect that quickly.
Off in mind. Aha. Now you not done here. All these bad politicians that we call themselves politicians. When they thief our money, we no want to make the common man get waiting supposed get for this country. And I never hear something.
My first caller. Hello there.
Hello, good evening.
Oh, Princess, how are you? Good evening, ma.
Yes, Baba, I tell you. How are you doing? I tried calling you a few days ago. I had information for you.
Oh, maybe we should talk after.
Yeah, yeah, we will.
So your contribution tonight.
What am I to contribute? We should continue to and we are happy with whatever it is the government is doing. We are happy with our people too, People are doing very great job. People are more enlightened. People know what is going on, even when they don't know as much as some of us do. But they know what is going on. We are happy. We are happy. We are not where we used to be. Yes, the Germans cannot tell us they are not part of this. The British can't tell us they are not part of this destruction. The Americans can't tell us they are not part of it. But we are happy with where we are now. We are awake. Our train has moved. We are not where we used to be.
We are not where we used to be.
You go to the normal person on the street and you tell them about Yoruba Nation, they know what it is all about. The majority of people know about the VAT. Majority of our kids knows what is going on. They all know it. So I'm not really bothered or keen about whatever it is. Baba said he's going to the US for whatever reason he is going. He should go. There are people there that will meet up with him there. Yeah,
that's right.
Let them go. Let them making, creating the awareness, we get it. If there is anybody anywhere that feels that Yoruba nation, not in this generation, or Della, we get to where we are going. You think this generation is like our parents, our brother? We talk and you speak the truth to action. And
we don't need their media. We don't need their media before we can speak our mind and show the messages to our people.
We do not. The media. The media. I said it on this program, once or twice. That the people, there are some people in denial. You can't rule that out.
That's right. There are
so many people in denial. And when you listen to the media in this country that I live in, you just be killing yourself. The media has been stopped. It is censored, totally censored.
And they are not
you see terrorists pulling down fighter jets. And it is not making rounds. It is not the big thing in the media. You only hear it on places like your channel and other good YouTube channels. The media has been sold. We know where we are going. Are we going to get there? Definitely we will get there. We will. So I am not bothered. Yoruba. Ariwo lapo, ariwo lomapo, ao madoyo, ogodidebo. And people are not relenting, and we are getting more momentum. People are coming together more and more and more. They are knowing about these things. I was talking to someone a few days ago. The person said, madam, mo godo sheleni. Cherry Bobo got away all by during next time. The only branches in there is somebody at Abuja too, the SSS or something. He was saying something like, Yoruba people are very intelligent people. They are very okay. But when you start bringing touts, no, he used the word street urchins. And now, Mojeki Were Pariwoto, and I asked him few questions. I told him that who are the people that destroyed the NSAS movement? He said the street urchins. I said, okay, touts, Abi, were hired to destroy the NSAS movement. He said, yes. Money now, the person you're calling tout has been able to bring all the street urchins in majority of the southwest states together. Agbero, they want to do so what they can do it for Sonigbo can do it back to them. He speaks their language. He doesn't speak very good English. They don't either. He's not that all hype, the Fanika or the Oloshu or you kind of person. That is who they want. They can relate with it. So when I told him that, he just calmed down. I said, are we getting this in? He said, yes. We are moving towards it. We get it, Mayegu.
We will. Thank you so much,
Whether they like it or yes. Thank you, Mayegu. Good night.
And you too. Yeah, thank you so much, Princess. So that's amazing. I love speaking to her, honestly. And many of you love hearing from her anyway. Hello there.
Bye-bye, hello.
How you doing, Ahmed?
Yes,
I won't tell you the secret this time around. It's no longer your voice. I now know whenever you call, I know it's you. So you can, and I won't tell you so that you will change it. How are you?
Yeah. I'm doing okay. How have you been, Margo?
I'm surviving. At least I'm still here, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I just want to add up to what you I just came on the program.
Oh, did you? We're talking about the need for the Yorubas to come together and support Omo Yoruba with what they are doing, so that we can promote and continue with our community outreach. Now that we need our people more than ever.
Okay. Yeah, we are ever ready. Anytime. Kinibaja, they are ready.
PayPal, for anybody to download PayPal, right? The link is already in this broadcast. Okay, it's there. Click it and go on it now. Mo fi card mi lẹ̀ sínú mọ́tò ni, right? Mo fi card mi lẹ̀ sínú mọ́tò, Ahmed, right? I was gonna pay while we are live. I'm gonna do it in one of these days, okay? I'm gonna do the donation myself, right? Just put like £100 over, and then people will see how it works. We need to reach out.
It no matter how much. We'll just drop a pound for there.
10,000, 100,000, 50,000 pounds, anything.
Say àwọn olórí ibu then come America here. Wọ́n lọ ń pín fáwọn America. Àwọn olórí ibu tí wọ́n mọ ṣe ń lọ. Àwọn náà wá tún jókòó tí a máa sọ pé Buhari o kìíní kan. Aláyà àwọn èèyàn púpọ̀ ṣì máa bàjẹ́ mo sọ. Ayé wọn ṣì máa bàjẹ́ bó ṣe wà yẹn. How imagine ẹwà ẹkúwó ẹwà ń fún àwọn èèyàn 50. Àwọn wèrè tọ́sí wà Nigeria, they will be there, they will give them 500, 1,000. But right down here, I think I don't even know. Like, it's so crazy. I saw there was this video that you played where there was this guy that had this camera and he was walking in front of this one idiot Hausa guy like that one pay holy. I was just laughing. Don't you want to say? So bad, Nigeria lower. Next thing you go to hear Kukesheshi, make una chilam, Kukesheshi, make una chilam, na chill. Whoa, Mojuelo,
Ahmed, they can share video for the sake of our listener.
Ole! Criminal association! Ole! Criminal association! Ole!
Like people just like say any
if to say na Nigeria that guy don't enter.
And they feel not even do him in public. They will just move him to one corner. That's it. You will never see him again.
And they tell you, we there and in a lawful country or be another. There is this thing Adebanjo said when they were interviewing the man on the Papa on channels, he said something to this media. He said, "New media, you people you add to the problem that is on ground. What do you know about what I am talking about?" As in, they were interviewing him about the constitution, this, and they were trying to throw questions. The way the man was so aggressive on them, I think you see the media of Nigeria is another problem. I think we need to find a strategy to.
That's the strategy. You see, tabani local, tabani àwọn èèyàn wa locally. Ton ṣiṣẹ́, ton move locally, ton sensation, ton clothing pay, enlightenment, sensitization and all that here, right? Now, what will happen is that the media will have to report it. That Omo, this Yoruba nation movement, it don't be. That's where we come in.
Yeah, I think that is one of the work of the media now. We don't have to. You see, media war, like Nnamdi Kanu did. You know, that is one thing Kanu used to destabilize these people. That media, he used that media well, and he finished them. Now, he has pieces everything. Everybody now is now. Everybody is putting.
Nnamdi Kanu.
What Samuel Ekpa is doing, but God, Samuel Ekpa is using what Nnamdi Kanu as pieces ground.
So keeping Nnamdi Kanu in jail will not stop people from asking for Biafra. It's actually a mistake.
There are a lot of Nnamdi Kanu. There are a lot of people.
Some of them are more meaner than Nnamdi Kanu, but Nigeria will find out. Ahmed.
Oh, they are dull people. So much of born for release the boy and come along. They go see.
Ahmed, thank you so much for your time, you have a good one. So I have another caller here. Hello.
Hello, Mayegu.
Hello, sir. How are you? Yes, sir.
I'm fine. This is Prince Jejeman.
Oh, my brother, Prince Jejeman. How are you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mayegu, we're happy to see you.
I am happy to hear from you.
We'll never miss you any day or any time. You always
Thank you.
Glue
I know.
for your sake.
Thank you.
Yeah, Mayegu. Tonight I want to make a sing. I want to sing. Is it possible? Sing for
please.
them.
I love songs. Please, Prince.
Okay. In 21st century, yeah. In 21st century, yeah. One mighty man say he be president, and he's looking for grazing roots. But he know say, yeah. Grazing root, the root of the problem. Grazing root, the root of the killers. Janja weedy, Janja weedy. People are dying, they no one know. People are suffering, they no send you. Janja weedy, hot like a trigger. Anywhere they enter, na so wahala. Anywhere they enter, area go scatter. Janja weedy, leave us alone. Unity beggars. Hey!
Prince
Yes,
Jejeman. You see, if we had our wizu and our flute and everything, right, like we did in front of the Abuja house in London the other day, it would have been fun again. Like you'll be so surprised at how we catch up.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you very much for calling in tonight.
I know. You see, my ego,
sir,
they know they are killers because they go to London. On the street of London, they never see cows on the street of London.
No.
They go to France, they never see cows on the street of London. But when they come to Nigeria, they are looking for grazing routes. They are looking for ruga. They are looking for waterways. The people are wise. The people's eyes have opened. Fulani cannot hold it forever.
No.
Their days are numbered. They know. They are buying time. Holding in Nnamdi Kanu. Stop holding Sunday Igbohu. They are wasting their time.
They are.
They can see what happened at the New York. They see what the people did there. London 29, 30, and 4th. London mega rally is coming up.
Tell me that again. I heard that Biafran women are organizing a mega rally for 3 days in London.
Yes.
Please, Prince Jejeman, I know that you're going to be attending, aren't you?
Sure, I'll be there live and direct.
That's amazing. Please share that information with us about that rally. I've been told that they wanted to reach out to me and they were even inviting me, but I never got their messages. I know some of them will be watching me now.
The rally indeed is a mega rally.
Right, please share with us.
Biafran women are coming, and American, Germany, Spain, all over the continent. They are coming to London, and we have a new song that we're gonna release there.
Wow.
You know that gonna shake the whole world about the thing going on in Nigeria, the killings that the Fulanis are spearheading, the Aso Rock are spearheading. The whole world will know the secret, what is going on in Nigeria. They cannot cover it. You know, the holding Sunday Igbohu cannot stop it.
So tell me, tell us the days again. 29, 30, I'm sorry, 28, 29, and 30, or what?
29, 30, and 1st.
And the 1st, okay.
August, yes. I mean, October, sorry.
That's grand.
Yeah.
So, and then the venue again, like any description we should know of?
The venue is BBC, Trafalgar Square, and Downing Street.
Wow. That's going to be a big tour.
Yes.
I'm going to check my schedule.
It's going to be a marching one, a marching mega rally.
I'm going to check my schedule to London around that time, and if we can work something out, you know, with what do you call it, with £100 tickets, I can be in London and back in Glasgow same day, right? So I will look into it and check my schedule.
Wonderful. We'd love to have you around.
I would love to be there. I mean, why not? 3 days, one of those days, why not? Well, I'll reach out. Great. I will reach out. And if it's not going to really be a surprise. The surprise thing there is that people are hearing me say it now. The surprise will be if I appeared there that day and I turn on my camera and say, I am in London. That will be like our Abuja house visit the last time. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I will reach out.
You made a great difference when you came at
I will reach
Abuja house then.
I will reach out.
That your presence was unique, you know.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Prince
Thank you so much, Mayego. Keep it up. Keep it up.
I will.
Boom. No,
yes, thank you. I like that. He's Prince Jejeman from London. This man gave me money.
Hello,
ma. Just 1 minute, ma. Just 1 second. I'll bring you on now. Just a moment. Let me tell you about Prince Jejeman. I've got great friends. I've got great people who love me all over. No joke, okay? So I was in London and I was having fun, having all of that. Then we're about to leave because of my flight. Then Prince Jejeman just came to my car with an envelope and it was like, Mayegun, I'm so sorry. I don't know how to do super chats. I don't know how to do all these things they do to you on your but you don't know how much you are saving lives and all these kind of things that people tell me all the time. So he was able to say it to my face and he was like, please take this. I was, no, no, don't do that. Like normally the way they raised me, normally I don't want anybody to give me any money like that, okay? But the way I was raised, I was expected to say no first, then you collect it, then you say thank you. But I was surprised. I was talking about it all through in the car and all that, and I checked it. I think it was don't let me tell you the amount anyway. That was Prince Jejeman. And the experience still lives with me today. And it's somebody special, not because of that money, but the role he played that day still plays in my head. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting there, all right? Thank you so much, Ma. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here. I can hear you loud and clear.
Great. Your name, Ma, for the sake of our listener.
It's been the first time I'm mentioning my name.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please.
It's Olori. My name is
Olori. How are you tonight?
Not bad. The give God the glory.
Right.
And if somebody turned around and said, hey, Yoruba will not go. Wallahi, only talk by running. Because when the Lord is ready to set his people free, oh mama shilekun lotun losi. And then for Lord, we give God the glory because we are breaking through. Yes. The door is just we don't even have to knock. The door just like bam, open. Every angle we turn. And the Lord is making it. So if anybody turn and say Yoruba will not go, that is the lie of the century. It might not be today.
It's like living in denial. They know the truth, but they are so scared to accept it. Like, would that really happen? Can that happen?
It will. It will happen. It will happen. Because from what Timorile know, I know the Lord will make it happen.
Amen.
Because it is there. The connection to just like Bagam. The Lord is so wonderful.
Hallelujah.
So wonderful. I was like over the moon. Over the moon. So, we won't go. Like I said, it might not be today, but we will go.
It's a matter of time.
We will definitely go. Because all we need is to get people that are doing this particular advocacy, that are also in the same predicament. And meeting all those people, often we need that assurance, Yoruba will grow.
I
don't want to start saying more.
Sorry, ma. I think you experience similar thing. You see, when I spoke to the leaders of Omo Yoruba today, I could feel the energy. Even though we're doing a conference call, I could feel the energy within all the men on that call. And I could feel positive as well. So it's like we experience same thing, man. Go on.
Because there are some countries, they are in the same shoe. They are fighting for the same thing. And meeting them with the international lawyers today, I was over the moon. Over the moon. And I said, Lord, you just keep breaking. Not that you are opening the door, you are breaking it open. And all those kakamos idiots don't see America. They think what they can do in Nigeria, they can do it in diaspora. Don't go. I keep telling people, Nigeria is different from diaspora. When they come to diaspora, we will meet them and we will disgrace them.
That's right.
They can take that to the bank. We will meet them and we will disgrace them. All these things, they won't get away with in Nigeria. They can't get away with it in diaspora. And let them know or one day or one day. Because from what I had today in that meeting, only UN this issue.
That's right.
I want to one way. Only UN. Okay, but it was agreed with UN. Eventually, we will break through. Eventually, we will leave. Eventually, because I want to bet only similar experience in the country one.
That's right.
So Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ tú wọn lẹ̀. So ó ní báwọn yẹn náà ṣe ṣe.
That's right.
Ọlọ́run tó dẹ̀ tú wọn sílẹ̀, ó ti link wa mọ́ wọn. Káwa náà wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gba rúùtù tí wọ́n gbà ní. A máa bọ́nú ẹ̀ o.
Mo nígbàgbọ́ ma. Thank you so much.
They can take it to bank. A máa bọ́nú ẹ̀.
Thank you, ma. Thank you so much.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Ọlọ́run tó mú wa lọ sí Liverpool. Tá lọ pariwo, tá lọ ṣe protest in Liverpool. Ó make way bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ó tún máa make more way.
Mo rí protest in Liverpool yẹn. Ó wá lọ bọ́ sí ọjọ́ tí other protests are also happening. So it's just bad time ni.
You see, that was arranged.
Jeremy Corbyn was around.
It's bad time. It was arranged.
It was.
Because it's something that is part of the plan that I don't want to start saying
oh, yeah, I get that. I get what you mean. It was significant.
Of the plan. It was part of the plan, Tony. You need to do this. And we went for it.
God bless you. Thank you so much, Oluri. For another time you spend with us tonight again. I hope we are lucky again next time. Okay? You have a good evening, ma.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma.
All right.
Yes, ma. So I have another caller. And that call, I think that call should have been from Nigeria, but it just got terminated right away. So I have another one. Hello there.
Hello, Bayigo.
Hello, sir.
Ẹ káalẹ́ o.
Ẹ káalẹ́, sir. Báwo ni o, báwo lára?
A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run.
Báwo ni o, lé o?
Ẹ kúùlù.
Àwa nìyẹn, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Ẹlẹ̀.
Ọláolúwa ló ń pè, so bóyá kí n bá yín sọ fáwọn èèyàn wa.
Ọláolúwa ló ń pè. Sorry, ìtòsẹ̀lẹ̀ ni pé mo fẹ́ fi kinní kan dá àwọn èèyàn lójú, àwọn even most especially àwọn èèyàn tó believe nínú one Nigeria. Pé mo fún wọn guarantee. Tí mo mọ̀ ni pé mo mọ̀ ó dá mi lójú pé Nàìjíríà máa pé very so better. It's breaking. Nítorí àmì lẹ́nu bẹ̀ ni pé it's breaking very fast than I thought. Okay? It's breaking very fast than I thought. You know, I said to you last time.
Yes, sir.
Pé it will take a fool to believe pé Nigeria ti máa wà dé ẹyọkan in the next 7 to 10 years. So it's going to be a lie.
Because the truth of the matter is this. You know this man that just died, Obadiah.
Yes.
That Malafia. Yeah. That's right. You know, he said to us that most of these crooks, the bandits and terrorists, they told them about the civil war starting next year.
Yes.
Okay. Now, you remember before then, Danjuma said something about the collusions of Nigerian army.
That's true.
With all these terrorists. In fact, Obasanjo is the one that raised the alarm before about the colonizations. You know? But what they did to Obasanjo now is that they show some document to Obasanjo now to keep him quiet. This is what we are going to deal with you. That's why you see Obasanjo is talking like a coward now. Okay? But for me not to prolong the matter, that civil war that man said to us that is going to start next year is a fact. It's going to start. Because you can see what this Yorubas said last time. That worry.
The cardinal little finger.
That's right. That little worry. You know what he said last year?
What?
That's the beginning of the war. Because what the next level now is they're going to export these bandits and Islamic Iswa. They're going to send them to the south now. And by the time they send them to the south now, which is within the middle of next year, because the center of because the game has gone to the center now. That center is that the Igbos, they are waiting for 2023. I'm not talking about Igbos to forgive me. I'm not talking about real Igbos. I'm talking about
the political ones, the one Nigeria ones, those ones who always defend Nigeria. They know them now. That's why we talk about Buhari Shukus, Ugos Diaris, Uneka Haris. They are in Igbo land and they support one Nigeria. Of course, you're right. Continue.
Right. So they are waiting. Those caretakers, the freeloaders in Igbo land, they are waiting for 2023.
Yes.
Which will never come.
They've been told.
The freeloader, that's right. The freeloader in Yorubaland and the others caretaker and freeloader in Yorubaland, they are waiting for 2023, which will never come.
That's right.
You know, I told you later. You know, I told you last time. If Tinubu know now. If Tinubu know now, because Tinubu is going to die on this matter very soon. Because you know what they are going to do? The Northerners by 2023, even to blackmail the Southerners, they are ready to throw all the tickets, even the ticket of the PDP and APC, throw it down. But those two tickets is going to be a dead ticket. They know what they are doing. So now everybody, and even for the benefit of Hausa people now, let us talk now. Because after 2023, we are not going to sit in Nigeria to discuss peace anymore. The peace of Nigeria will be discussing in foreign land.
You know, this is the third time you are going to say this, sir. Every time you come to that conclusion, I always want to punctuate it in my own way, right? You said this time is time for us, for those who claim to be one Nigeria, to begin the talk now. That if this whole thing dragged till 2023, the conversation for unity and peace in Nigeria will not be discussed in any part of Nigeria anymore. It will be foreign land because there will be nowhere to sit down for peace. Wow.
You see, that's right. You know, I said to you last time, you know, these Hausa Fulani, they are not smart enough. Because any attempt for them to impose Hausa Fulani on us, or any other of us on 2023, that we know more Nigeria from 2023, immediately they are catching that elections, the country finish.
So it's just for us to just tell them, say, that president, we will elect, we will keep him from the north, on another Nigeria president, no comes out, then Wahala will start.
Oh yes. And if I say this, because you have to remember this 1999 constitution we are talking about.
Yeah.
I was very close to Gerardia, Abacha government, when they are in government. Okay? Let me tell you the reality.
Sir.
The game starts. If you remember, Gerardia wrote it. Gerardia said to Abacha, and he said to them, you are rich, I'm rich. Let us stop this corruption, all these type of things. For me not to prolong the matter. When they are planning these 1999 constitutions, you remember they have to arrest all the generals in Yorubaland.
They were in jail now for coup.
Oh, they arrest them for coup. There are Dia, Onarewaju, there are Disa, all of them. They arrested them. Now, they now go and bring somebody, a kid, a junior officer, Absalam from nowhere, where they keep all the senior officers in the prison. Okay? So now this game is...
and then Abdul Salami now handed the fraudulent 1999 military decree to us. And that's why we are where we are today. Abi?
Oh, yes. Yes. So any Nigerian that love themselves, basically, I will talk to Yoruba people now. The civil war is starting. Okay? You know, I was listening to, if you see PDP is really, you know, PDP is even dangerous than APC. If you see that,
they are already telling their people to forget 2023. Southerners should forget before it's going to go to the north. Yes. They are already saying it.
They said it today. You know, they had one man on one Yoruba man today on Arise on Arise TV.
Yeah.
They told him that PDP is a PDP member from Lagos State. They told him, do you know that PDP is holding the presidency to the north in 2023? He said, because his Southerner that become the last president of PDP last time, which was Jonathan. So PDP is trying to sold it to the north again. They now ask him, do you support it? He said, yes, I support it. Yes. He's a Yoruba man.
They're going to pay him. What do you want him to say?
Okay.
He is not representing Yorubaland. They will pay him. So, of course, he will support it. Of course.
And those ones that have the fear, if you form Yoruba nation, they said, is it not all these leaders? No, Yoruba God
bless you, sir.
So,
thank you, sir.
I'm at the constitution to Babu.
Yes.
Understand? Thank you.
Thank you so much for tonight again. It's been a pleasure. You have a good evening, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have a caller from Niger. I hope he connects this time. Hello. Good evening. Can you hear me?
This is Yakubu Adiola.
Sorry, say that again. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Good evening.
Good evening. So, thank you so much. Your name, please.
Yakubu Adiola.
Yakub. How are you?
Yes.
Is that Yakub from Ota?
Yes, actually.
God bless you. You know one thing, Yakub, I want you to send me a personal message after you drop this call, okay? And put your name at the top of it. This is Yakub Adiola. I will reach out to you. I have something for you. By the way, but go on. You are live.
Okay. Actually, the reason why I've not been able to call this while.
What happened?
Was what you've been saying all this while. One of the events that happened to me personally. You know.
And what is that?
I came online that day and I typed there in the comment section. But I wanted to send a sticker, but it's not. I don't know how to do that actually. I tried it, but it's not going through.
Okay.
My junior brother, my immediate junior brother, Gong, was kidnapped about last 3 months ago.
Wow.
So he was coming from Abuja to Songota. Was actually coming down to my place, Gong. So the bus he boarded from Abuja. He boarded the bus around 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So exactly around 11 to 12 p.m. in the night. So the bus reached Ibadan. And then the driver said he can no longer go to Ogun State again. That you have to drop all of them off and you want to turn back. So he said, because he was communicating with me throughout the journey. When they get to Ibadan, he called me that the driver have offloaded them all, that he has asked all of them to board another bus. There was a bus waiting for them at Ibadan already. So when he was trying to board the bus, I don't know how he did it. He stylishly snapped the plate number of the bus.
Yeah.
Before he entered. But the mistake he made was that when he got into the bus, he called me that he have entered another bus from Ibadan coming to Ogun State, that he want to send me the plate number picture. That is the end. I tried calling him back 5 minutes later. The number is not going through anymore. Not until after a month that we just received a call. They say they saw him crawling out from a bush near Mowe, yeah, in Lagos. No, Mowe is also around. He's in the middle of Ogun State and Lagos. I don't know. So someone just called my dad's number. Someone called my dad's number. That the guy. I don't think those people are. They are not Fulani. These people are Yoruba people. He said the person said he only remembers his name and my dad's phone number. That was all he remembered. So they called my dad. My dad called me because my dad stays in Abeokuta.
Right.
Now I'm working in Ikeja. But I'm living in Ota. You understand? I was at work that day. My dad just called me that he has been found at Mowe. So I rushed down to Mowe that day.
When he finally came home.
When he finally came home, he actually didn't remember much because I think during he tried to escape. During the escape, he was brutally injured. His head was macheted, like in 2 places. The skull is the flesh covering the skull is opened. So when we carried him to the hospital, they said he has loose memory somehow, that he can't remember some things. So that was what we asked about him.
For over a month.
Yes, for about a month. Yes. So according to him, later after he got himself, it's like those people are people that sell parts.
Oh, those they call parts. The ritual killers, you know.
Yes.
Oh,
so the picture is, I saw the picture. It was very brutal. You see that injury, but he's okay now, Sha.
Is it fine now? He's recovering, yeah.
Yes, he's recovering.
You see, I have some friends. I have some friends who wants to reach out to you, Yakub. Okay. If you won't mind, all right. If it's okay for you, or if you have any spare number or any means of people getting in touch with you, drop your comment on my Facebook page. Drop your comment on my YouTube page. Okay. People are asking about you. Okay. Wherever you know we can reach out. I don't know if your mobile number will do, if your email address will do, just anything that is pretty much not intruding into your privacy. Okay. Don't give out your phone number if you're not comfortable giving it. Okay. But whatever you think, even if you have to say, my name is this, you can, you can add me as a friend or anything. People want to reach out to you, and you can, what's the name of your brother?
Ibrahim. His name is Ibrahim.
Is it the senior, or you are the senior?
Me, I'm the senior.
So it's your junior brother?
My immediate junior brother. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Thanks so much for sharing
that with me. I just want everybody to know that this Nigeria is I don't even expect the thing to happen to me, especially me that even knows the truth, that knows everything that's going on.
Yeah, nobody is safe.
Yeah, like you say everybody will eat their breakfast. Like me, I'm eating.
And I'm glad that he lived to tell the story, okay? I am happy that he lived to tell the story. The other part of this criminal organization that people are not talking about is the human organs harvesters in Nigeria. You see places where they tell you they kidnap and kill.
About that.
Exactly. So places where they tell you that they kidnap people and all of that, yeah? Some of those people that you never see again, they have killed them. You think they use them for ritual. They didn't use them for rituals. They sold their organs, you know, in the black markets. And that too has become endemic in Nigeria, where poverty is high. Such crimes will also be high, and you are just at the liberty. Friends are taking friends to places where they will sell the kidney of their friends. They will collect money, and their friends won't even know anything about it. That's another black market in Nigeria that, if the media is working, right? I'll talk about that some other time. I have another caller on the phone. I'm so sorry for keeping you there, okay? Hello. Can you hear me, please? I have a caller, and it seems that they felt like I've forgotten them. So I'm going to take my last call because I'm working tomorrow, okay? So I'm going to take my last call, and then we will round it up tonight, you know? So here we go. Hello there.
Oh, good evening. I'm so lucky. Hey, I'm so lucky.
See, I was saying hello, and then I was like, oh no, he's not there. Then you are lucky. Yeah, you are lucky that you actually have to call back immediately because you're my last caller.
Yes. My name is Ipagu.
Odenipagu. That's shortening it to Ipagu later. My brother, how are you?
Yes. Thank you, Mayogun. Thank you.
Great.
I don't know what to say. I just feel for this our brother that has called now. But there's something that I don't understand about we Black Africans, I should say. Who told us that human body can give you money? Who told us that? How? Upon all this thing we are doing in Africa, yet Africa are not among the top 20 richest people in the world.
No.
Yet we cut off people's hands, we cut albinos, we kill them, we do this, we do that. Yet we are the poverty capital of the world. We are the most unstable place in the world to live. We are the most inhuman people in the world. We have all these rituals and all that, yet we are living in abject poverty. We run away from our continent to other people's continent. Oh my God, what is wrong with us? What is wrong with Black people? What is wrong with why we clean each other for money? Work hard, you make money. Work hard. If you don't go to school, do something else. You must make money. If you don't go to school, go to family. Family can give you money. A lot of these rich people in the world you see today, they don't go to school. They drop out of school. They don't kill people to make money. Blood of human being cannot give you money. I don't know who will believe this nonsense. Work hard, you will make money. Connect to right people. Ask questions. People direct you how to make good money.
You don't have to kill somebody to make money, except if you are an hired killer. If you are an hired killer, if it's your job to kill people, and it's your job, then you can say, well, I'm an hired killer, I kill people.
These people that kill people for money, they don't own more than one house. If you're killing people to make money and you're not richer than Dangote in Nigeria, where is that money you are making? If you are killing people to make money according to your own narrative, yet you own only one house, live in the bush, the man that is doing that nonsense for you, live in the bush, where is the happiness? Where is the joy? Where is the pleasure in all that thing we are doing, Mayogun? I'm tired of all this nonsense news coming up every day.
It does. It comes out all the time.
Black people, what is wrong with us? What is wrong with us? It's so painful. What is wrong with us? What is wrong with us? This nonsense has to stop. People have to, we need sensitization. Killing people cannot give you money. Please, people, stop. I'm sorry for that, brother. Thank God that your brother is alive.
Thank you. I bet he's listening to you as well, and he knows that the whole world heard this story. He shared a very great story with us tonight, and I bet many people didn't see that coming. Many of us didn't see that coming. And he did. He was brave enough to share it with us. And I hope that,
I want to take your time again.
Say that again, sorry?
Yes, I want to break some people's hearts. The thing is Mayokun.
Tell me.
A lot of people believe that in 2023, something different is going to happen. They believe that from one way or the other, something will happen. Let me break their heart. They said that good luck, he's not going to enter APC, he's going to be in the PD. Let me break their heart. Something is going to happen. And that thing is this. APC is going to use good luck against the South. Ask me why.
Tell us.
I will tell you why. The North have never trusted Igbo, and they will never trust Igbo people in particular. The North trusted the Yorubas, but they are seeing what is going on in Yorubaland now. They are trying to drive away from Yorubas and pick someone else, the person they feel that the Southerners loved in the past. They want to pick him and say that, oh, we want a good luck. He is a Southerner. He's going to represent APC. Now, what is going to happen now? They will pick good luck up to run for APC in 2023. Now, PDP will pick a Northerner to run on a PDP platform. And what is going to happen? Southerners are not going to vote for Jonathan. Northerners are not going to vote for Jonathan. They will vote for PDP. Rather, do you understand? A Northern PDP, they're going to vote for Northern PDP opponents. Now, good luck will fail in the South. The power will shift back to where it was. That's the game. Anybody who don't believe this now will believe it 2023.
It's a matter of time, Ikpagu, my brother. See, you see, time is the healer of all time, okay? Because just
I am telling you, this is my analysis. Yes.
I'm with you. You are not the only person who is thinking like that, by the way, Ikpagu. We are not many, but you are not the only one. Yes. We have been told to watch out, but they are trying to test the water. But people who are shameless, they say you cannot shame the shameless, right? They can't surprise us.
You can never trust a politician.
We
are not surprised. They cannot surprise us.
They will only surprise those who believe in them. But we will wait.
I'm telling you, that's the fact.
Yeah.
But they will watch it happen. It doesn't matter what happens. The only thing that will save all of us is we'll keep on fighting.
Yes.
There will be no election in 2023. They want to pick good luck against the South, and they want to use to despite us. And they want to cause more confusion in the South because Igbos will say that good luck is our brother, for instance, okay? And he has been there for 6 years. Now it's our turn. They are breaking out good luck again to run on platform of APC. Why not Igbo? Igbos will abandon him. Yorubas will say now, it's our turn too. Good luck.
Even Yorubas are already saying that it's their turn too. Don't let us don't let us use corner to say this is okay. The Igbos knows that if everything is equal, they should have thrown it open. Everybody should back the Igbos, right? But as the Igbos are saying, we will do everything. I'm talking about the Igbo politicians now. I'm not talking about the real ones, okay?
We know them.
Now, in Yorubaland, as the Igbos are saying, if you know, give unto us. The Igbo politicians know that they can't get anything. No shishi. They know, right?
At all.
As they are saying, if you don't give unto us, then our children can go and fight for Biafra. They know that the Yorubas are saying, if you don't give it to us, Nigeria will break. Last, those who denied the Biafra, those who denied their Yoruba nation, when they meet their disappointment, now here we go there.
Don't worry. It's going to happen. 2023 is here. They will be the one wailing. They are calling us wailing now. But they will wail at the last. And they will be disappointed. And what I told you now is what is going to happen. They will use the South against the South. Thank you, Mayogun.
God bless you, Ipagu, my brother.
It's
always been a great time talking to you. Okay, thank you so much for your time. Okay, you should have a good evening over there. I'm going to draw the curtains. Yeah, thanks to every one of you who managed to be with me tonight. Okay, I've always wanted us to have what do you call it? A call-in. But the time won't let me do more than this, okay? I want to go get ready. Somebody want to go to bed. And I'm also should be going to bed soon. But thanks so much for spending your time with me. Watch this video again. If this is you, just join or you join midway, okay? There's some other, bullet point that we have already shared. So the name of the leader of Omo Yoruba in diaspora, I don't know if I pronounced that better earlier. His name is Dr. Segun Adeyeye. Okay, Dr. Segun Adeyeye is the leader of Omo Yoruba in the diaspora. He is based in South Africa. Okay, the other person that's also people you can reach out to when you see their names on any pamphlet or website or anywhere that has to do with Yoruba Nation. These are amazing people who are working behind the scene to keep all of us informed and ensure that the awareness, the campaign the enlightenment, the mobilization for the people of the Yoruba land all over the world never run into any troubled water. I'm talking about Alagbadele of Desomi. He is based in Spain. He is the leader of Omo Yoruba in Spain. And I mean, I've not met many others, but you see these two names. When I was speaking to Banji Akintoye today, they were there. They organized the charts. I could feel what they have done. And every now and then when I look out there and I, see what these guys, what they are doing and how much the presence, the Yoruba Nation agitation and the campaign have come to today, talking to them today make me feel like we are too blessed and we can't ignore them. And they know that their number one job is to harmonize all groups. So if you are a group supporting Yoruba Nation, copy that link, the general link. The purpose of us sending a central funding to support Yoruba Nation agitation in Nigeria and abroad is because we want every group doing this to get every support they can get that will make your work easier, that will make your job of going into communities, doing your outreach to make it more easier. And yes, you are willing to do this voluntarily. But of course, we live in a world where we know that we may not be able to pay for all of your time, but a little we can use to at least say thank you to you. This is the reason why we need the central funding. People who are going to volunteer and who are going to be trained, materials that are going to be shared, the jingles that are going to be run on the radio, on television, everywhere that we should let people know why we want to live. These things will cost money, and we will spend that money. I will spend my money fún ìgbéga àti ìmúṣẹ ilẹ̀ Oòduà Yoruba Nation, ilẹ̀ ọmọlúwàbí. You should do the same. And to everyone that knows that Mayegun's Diary Politico is pretty much like I'm just into everything as much as it helps people. Look at that on your screen. Age Nigeria Foundation. You know them. That is the foundation that Mayegun's Diary Politico and my friends, we are partnering with to reach out to people that we cannot reach on our own. So Age Nigeria Foundation, every month, they receive contribution from the Friends of Mayegun every now and then all over the world to take care of the vulnerable, our aged people. Amazing, senior citizens that are cut across 3 Yoruba states: Odogbolu in Ogun State, Iperuremo in Ogun State, Ibadan in Oyo State, Epe in Lagos State. And you have been doing so wonderfully well. On Mayegun's Diary Political, in the last 4 months alone, we have raised almost 1 million naira to help provide healthcare, provide food, to provide few more supplies that keeps them at least engaged, loved, cared for, and none. They are having this program again in October, the 8th of October. They told me. I'm going to get the clips and every other thing they've sent to me. They are so grateful for partnering with Mayegun's Diary Political and friends. They've never, ever been so supported for the years they have been doing this. And the difference we have made, the difference you have made, the difference this platform has made in the lives of these people that you may never see, you may never touch, and they may never even meet you, but they feel you. The changes we've made, I am proud of you, and I'm proud of us. I'm proud of what we have done. And these changes cannot be wished away. They are so grateful. And if you have to reach out to them, some of you know them very well. You have been reaching out to them anonymously, okay? They send me the list, or post thank this, post thank that, post thank this person. But we do it anonymously, don't we? If you still want to reach out to them substantially, you will be saving lives. You may never even have an idea the lives you are saving. And that's just like people say, Mayegun, you may not have a clue the lives of the people you are changing. For every time you bring about this your broadcast and information, because you have no idea who is watching. I am saying it to you now that you are reaching out to this aged, to these men and women that the society ignored, whose pensions are unpaid, whose medical care are unattended. You are changing that. And trust me, they are not taking it for granted. If you reach out to them, they're going to tell me. I'm going to feel proud. I'm going to tell you that they've told me that you reach out to them. Please do. You will be changing lives, just like we have been doing on Mayegun's Diary Political. Thanks to every one of you for your time tonight. I'm going to call it a night at this point, and I'm going to see you some other time. Remember, before you go, give me that thumb up under that video. Go onto my YouTube channel. If you haven't really subscribed and you did enjoy this tonight, yeah? Come on, give me that like on that video. Subscribe, and I'm going to see you again when I see you. Good night.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Máyégún ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Máyégún ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Máyégún ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Máyégún ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Máyégún mami. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Máyégún ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Máyégún mami. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Máyégún ti dé. Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Máyégún mami. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Máyégún ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá. Máyégún mami. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Máyégún ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Máyégún mami. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Máyégún ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Máyégún mami. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Máyégún ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀. Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran. Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lé ibo níṣègùn lé káwọ́ mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkan ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ tún ra kì Máyégún.